Greetings, my name is Kaylon Reese, and today I'm going to tell you about the time I volunteered at the Arkansas Food Bank. A couple things before we get started. Uh, the sources that I will be using for the Arkansas Food Bank are arkansasfoodbank.org, which the author for arkansasfoodbank.org is Sarah Riffle, and arkansasfoodbank.org/volunteer, which the author for that is Michaela Monahan. First, I would like to get started by saying that we, as people, all have been in troubling times and need help from those around us, as well as enjoy helping those around us. We will always need to help out others, as well as be there for people who are in need. So today I'm going to tell you a little bit about a time where I volunteered at the Arkansas Food Bank and a couple of the great concepts and things that I have gained with it. First, I'm going to start off by telling you when I volunteered at the Arkansas Food Bank. A time that I volunteered at the Arkansas Food Bank was about 3 years ago before COVID. Before COVID, I was in a group called FBLA, and they wanted us to volunteer with people and help out other people, and it was an assignment that we had to do. So during this assignment, I wanted to help out people that were in a familiar situation that I was passed in, and the situation was being hungry or dealing with hunger. The fight on hunger is always ongoing. To explain this and get into this a little bit more, people all around Arkansas and all around the world have had problems with getting food and getting adequate sources of food. The Arkansas Food Bank provides a plethora of programs when it comes to helping out with families and helping families get food so they are able to feed themselves as well as their children. When I went there, I helped out with packaging and labeling certain items. One of the things that I packaged was I put labels on these plastic bags that were going to be filled with chicken. As a visually impaired person, the labeling was a little bit different, so I had to cut off a corner of the label that had no text on it so I could learn how to properly place it right. Another thing that I did at the Arkansas Food Bank was put potatoes in a bag. They had gigantic bags for family members to put potatoes in, so you could have a whole bunch of potatoes to make whatever food you would like. Another thing that I did was I packaged boxes. I taped boxes so they could put the food in the boxes and help set up things. During my experience, I met a plethora of different people. One of the ladies that was facilitating, her name was Amber. She talked to us about all of the programs that they had when it comes to helping out children in schools or helping out adults. One of the many things that they also did would be have events where we would have little parties and stuff like that, and all of us would come together and have a little bit of fun, everyone who's volunteering. In my Intro to Communications class, which we used the book name is Intro to Communications, Intro to Communication Studies. The book is by the Minnesota Library, the Minnesota Universal Library. The survival guide that goes with it is by the University of Arkansas Little Rock Department of Education. In that book, we learned about a plethora of concepts, as well as principles and values. A communication concept that I learned about is bonding. When it comes to being in a place of that manner, we had to bond, and bonding is basically whenever you share and contribute similar situations that you have been in as well as other people have been in. Another principle that we learned about is self-disclosure. Self-disclosure is whenever you tell about yourself to other people. It's kind of like opening up. I had to open up to a lot of people, and they opened up to me and told me all of their situations and how they reacted and had situations go on in their life. Another principle of communication is respect. Respect is one of those things that you have to hold with most people when working together. Respect is understanding as well as acknowledging people's boundaries and things of that nature. A communication value is consistency. Consistency is working and doing something in a fashionable way that can be done over and over again. We talked about a plethora of things and did a lot of things, and in this speech I talked about my experiences, the different things that I did at the Arkansas Food Bank, and my experiences there. Thank you so much for listening.